Whew.
I can't quite believe I did that. But I'm so glad. So glad. I feel like my heart's on fire. No, I don't have time to be thinking about that kind of ish. I need to tell
Akane! Sorry, but things are kind of busy over here. I'm gonna have to hang up now, okay?
Oh, of course, that's fine.
Call me later, Kay! I wiped the tears from my eyes and nodded vigorously, even though I knew he couldn't see me. I looked over at the corner of the floor. There were the 2 bracelets Hongu had left behind.
Now.
Well, Seven and Lotus didn't look particularly happy with me. Not a very nice way to give someone who just saved your lives.
Junpei, are you...
Okay.
Shut it.
Right, okay, so maybe they have a reason to be pissed off. So what if I haven't pressed the enter key yet? Alright, nothing holding me back now. Here goes. Great.
Incineration will begin in 90 seconds.
It doesn't sound like it's stopping. What the shit? Why isn't it stopping?
Maybe I didn't hit the key hard enough. Just hit it again. And again and again. It's not working, the alarm's still going off. What the hell is going on? I got all the right numbers in the right box. It's perfect. Why the F isn't this thing stop?
Incineration will begin in 60 seconds.
Wait, of course. That's what the numbers that showed up after the puzzle mean. Snake, Clover, Me, 7, and Lotus. Then door 9. No, it's it. The number on the door isn't a 9. It's not even a number.
It is hidden, but an exit can be found. Seek a way out. Seek a door that...
Holy shit. Of course. We just have to put the right number into the red and...
Incineration will begin in 30 seconds.
Run, guys! Get to the door! Run!
Shit. How much time? Man, I sure hope they can just trust me on this one, or we are all effed. No time to explain,
Quick!
just go.
Verify your numbers on the red! Verify? Who?
What combination?
All of us! We all need to verify!
Why?
You really think this is a good time to ask questions? Just do it!
Incineration will begin in 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Central gate has been opened. Incineration system has been disabled.
Oh, thank effing Christ! No time to be happy. Time to go.
Hurry! We've only got 9 seconds before the door closes. Go, go, go!
Come on, guys, move it. Okay, they're all through. Move it, Jumpy. Just in time. Is there a dead? And there goes the door. No, don't calm down yet. You're not done. We still gotta find the dead. Found it.
Shit. Looks like we made it, huh?
I think I sure can laugh when he wants to. Looks like Clover and Lotus are totally out of energy. Snake is shaking his head wearily. I just want to take a nap.
Akane? Akane! Can you hear me? Akane!
I want to tell her we made it. I want to tell her how good I feel. But nothing. The door opened. Standing in front of it was my brother.
Akane!
Oi!
I cried his name even though my voice was almost gone from screaming and leapt into his arms.
Oh, oi!
Akane!
I buried my face in his chest and cried again. I cried and cried and cried. The steady thump of his heart in my ear made me feel like I was home. Its beat was almost like a lullaby. I wrapped my arms around him as far as they would go and held him as tight as I could. Just to be there felt like a miracle. I hadn't felt the warmth of another human body when it seemed like an eternity. I just wanted to stay in his arms forever. But I couldn't. The moment I passed through the door, my bracelet began to count down to death. I leapt away from him and looked around. The door had already closed. I spotted the dead only a short distance away. It took me only a moment to get in and scan all the bracelets. I left the ones Hongu had dropped on the scanner panel. That was it. Took a deep breath and looked around again. The huge detective we called Seven in 9 years and Snake the blind boy were looking at me. They seemed to have been utterly stunned by my sudden appearance. Their eyes were wide and their mouths hung open.
All right, let's get out of here. If we don't book it, we might run into Hongo again.
Air was right. It was time we got moving. The mention of Hongu seemed to jar Seven and Snake out of their surprise, and they nodded. I took off running up the spiral staircase to freedom. Time for more running. But if they can get us out of here, no wonder we're running so hard. My heart's beating so hard I can barely hear. God, I can't wait to breathe real air again. Is Seven talking?
Hey, Junpei, can I ask you something?
What's up?
That door, the one with the 9 on it. Why'd it open?
Yeah, all 5 of us verified our numbers on the red. 2 plus 4 plus 5 plus 7 plus 8 is 26. That makes our digital route 8. It shouldn't have opened.
That's not like you, Lotus. I thought you would have figured it out already.
Huh? Why?
Because you were the person who taught me about the idea of bases.
Bases?
Yeah. What are the 2 numbers in base 2?
0 and 1.
How about base 10?
That goes from 0 to 9, right?
Then how about base 16?
0 through F. After 9, it starts at A and goes from there. B, C, D, etc.
You're right. In other words, A in base 16 is 10, in base B is 11, C is 12, D is 13, and so on.
So, what about it?
You don't get it? What if we keep going with that pattern?
Was the door Q? Because that's the only letter it could have been.
What if you go way past base 16 all the way to base 27?
Base 27?
Yeah.
Well, the numerical digits are the same. So, I guess you'd add alphabetical to E is 14, F is 15,
Is that what it was?
G is 16,
H is 17, I is 8,
K is 20,
N is 23. Oh,
Yeah, and? What comes after that?
Q.
26!
And what does that mean?
Wasn't a 9 on the door.
It was a Q! A fucking lowercase Q!
Yep, that's pretty much it. I guess to put it another way, you could say that it was a 9 in base 10, but a Q in base 27.
Okay. Time for more running. God, my thoughts are killing me. I swear any moment now I'm going to tear a muscle. I feel like every single cell in my body is dying for air. Damn, every breath I take is a chore now. I feel like my lungs are going to burst. Maybe just a short rest. No, can't stop. Don't have time. Come on, legs. Can't have many more steps left. Run, run, run like a bullet down a rifle barrel, like a tornado cutting through a sea of clouds. You're like running along the back of a giant coiled dragon. Finally. Wait, what? Giant coiled... What? Dragon Ball Z? Anyway. Okay.
Whew.
Jesus, I can barely breathe. No, Junpei, no time to rest. Pull yourself together, you're
All
almost
right,
there.
I'm gonna open it.
Yeah.
Yes, we're finally here.
Please do.
Sure, you look like a big heavy door, but you're the only thing standing between me and my freedom. But even more importantly, you're the only thing standing between me and a Kane? You're gonna open and you're gonna open now? I felt the hand on my shoulder. It was Aoi's. He gave it a small, reassuring squeeze. I was so happy I felt like it'd melt. My heart was at peace. Not only because my brother and I were back together again. Thanks to the huge detective, all 9 of us who would have been kidnapped, finally able to escape from the gigantic. In the distant horizon, we could see the faint outline of the ship as it sank. It gave a thunderous roar as it finally slipped beneath the waves. Its last cry echoed out across the ocean, and there it was gone.
It's over.
Oh, so if the gigantic sank, I wonder if our Nonary game took place in Building Q in Nevada, which they said was an exact replica of the gigantic.
Yeah.
It was finally over, or was it? Was it really? No, that was wrong. That wasn't it at all. I was sure of it. That wasn't the end. It was only the beginning. It was only a prologue to what would now happen in 9 years. Yes, finally, air. Ah, damn, that sun is bright. You can barely see anything. I gotta admit, this doesn't look quite like
No way.
they're in Nevada. You've gotta be shitting me.
What?
It can't be.
This is...
A desert! Yep! Nice, nice.
This is the building in the Nevada desert.
The mock experiment building.
Oh my god. This whole time we were in building Q.
Sure enough, there's a desert out there with mountains all around it. Hello there, son. Boy, am I ever glad to see you. I don't think I'd ever been so happy to see a sunrise. Huh? Did I just hear something fall? Oh. Or bracelets. Guess I've never really got a good look at the underside of one of these. Let's see what's inside you. It's a little electronic chip, like an ATM card. That's it. Nothing else. Nothing that even looks like a detonator. There was never a detonator to begin with. Figures.
Akane.
Jumpy.
Wait, what? But how did the guy... Oh, only the people that they wanted to die had detonators. Oh, that's creepy. Guess I must be pretty crazy about the girl if I think I'm hearing her voice in the wind. Wait, what? Wait. That's not... There is more. Okay. Can I hit escape right now and skip the credits? No. Okay. We're gonna wait to the end of this. All right. So chat, I need some help. I need some help understanding this real quick. I want to make sure I understand this because I want to make sure that my hatred is warranted. So if I'm understanding this correctly, if I'm getting this, then Akane, let's call it timeline A. In timeline A, Akane did die. She died in the incinerator, and Seven watched her die. And then, because he literally... No. Okay, chat's saying no. Okay, good. Good. Let's wait then. Let's wait. Because I was going to say, that would be really, really unfortunate if that's what it was. Like, I really hope that it wasn't going to be the kind of thing where she died, but then us in the future helped save it, which then changed the past or some crazy... I hate that stuff. All right, so let's wait until this is done. I'm gonna save the rest of this until we're done. See, here's the thing. There's two ways to do time travel in entertainment. There's the everything's already happened way, or the you've actually changed history way. And I love the first one, and I hate the second
Are
one.
you okay?
Oh, come on. This is nothing.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't look okay.
It was just before the end of elementary school. Dumpy and I were sitting next to each other on a small hill looking down at the town as the sun slowly set.
How does it look then?
He was half serious and half joking. Thought about it for a minute at first.
Let's see.
Jesus, girl.
It looks like you kissed a toad and got warts, but then they just kept growing and growing and growing.
What does that even mean?
Dumpy grinned and...
Ow, 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 ow.
See? I told you you're not okay. You're too reckless. You can't beat 5 8th graders, Jumpy. That's crazy.
Yeah, but I couldn't just stand there. I mean, don't you think so? I had to do something.
Look at the Nevada desert go past. For an SUV, this thing has a pretty smooth ride. Sure was nice of someone to leave it for us outside the building. Keys in the ignition and gas in the tank. Almost like it was a present, you know? Anyway, we jumped in and now we're here, screaming across the desert. Lotus is over there in the passenger seat. Snake and Seven and I are all squeezed into the back seat here. I still can't believe we let her drive.
Woohoo! This is so fun! This is so awesome! Driving is so great when there's nothing around, and there's no speed limit.
Hey, Clover, watch those bumps, all right? This car jumps even a little, and I think I'm gonna get crushed to death.
Hey, shut it. I can't help it.
Why don't you drive, Seven?
I'm a cop. I ain't gonna break the law.
He doesn't have an international license.
Yeah, but you could have sat in the passenger seat.
Oh, hell no. There's no way I'm giving this seat up. And Clover, there's no need to slow down. The car Santa and June are in should be somewhere down this road ahead of us.
Yeah, I saw some fresh tire tracks going out. There's no doubt about it.
Then we've got to hurry if we want to catch them, don't we?
Sure thing.
No shit. Goddamn, she didn't have to drive so fast. Man, I didn't even think a car like this could go this fast. Sure throwing up a lot of dust. It was a couple hours after we'd run into the junior high school students. They'd been hiding in the bushes on the back of one of the hills, drenching a kitten in gasoline. The moment we saw what they were doing, Jumpy ran up to them furious.
What the hell are you doing?
Then he jumped on them. He quickly scooped up the kitten and tossed it to me. I caught it and ran for the police station as fast
Help
as I
me!
could.
Officer, please! You have to come with me!
The policeman and I headed back to the hill. All we found was Jumpy, sprawled on the ground with a face covered in big
You
smelling
couldn't
lumps.
run away after you threw the kitty to me?
I asked him. He stuck his tongue out through the hole in his mouth where a tooth had fallen out.
Yeah, I guess I could've.
Then why didn't you?
I didn't want to. I wanted to beat him up. Beat him up real good.
Because of what they were doing to the kitty.
Yeah, that too, but I think they were the ones behind those murders our first semester. Remember?
Oh, you mean the bunnies.
Yeah, the bunnies.
Man, those kids need to be arrested and put in jail forever. Ugh. He plucked some grass from the ground and tossed it into the
They
wind.
asked me what elementary school I was from, so I told them. And then they said they'd do the same thing to you that they did to the rabbits.
Oh.
I couldn't forgive them for that, so I...
Jesus, man, they threatened to eviscerate a girl? Get those kids arrested. My
there's some
God.
stuff I don't get.
Of course, they probably don't know any more than I do.
Like Ace. Well, I guess I should say Guitaro Hongo. Why did he create the Nonary Project? Anybody? Any ideas?
Why don't you ask him yourself? Oh. Yeah, I guess I could.
He's still in the trunk, I assume?
Yeah, he is. Still tied up, I'm assuming, with his mouth taped shut. Nice. His eyes just look empty, no emotion. Looks like he's just given up. I wonder if he even cares what happens to him anymore.
Hey, were you listening to us?
Yeah, go ahead and try to pretend you weren't, you old bastard. Let's get that tape off your mouth.
Come on, I know you were. Answer me.
You could at least look at me when you talk, man.
I only wanted to see the faces. Human faces. I thought if I could gain the ability to access the morphic field set, then perhaps by peering into people's minds, you could understand how they were processing the expressions of others.
So you murdered people to see faces?
That's it?
Yeah, I know, right?
Yes, if you want to put it simply, but if you are looking for a more philosophical answer, I can supply that as well. You see, the human collective consciousness...
I think that's enough. I don't know. Time for the tape to go back on.
All right. So what's your second question?
You said there were some things you didn't get, didn't you?
Well, somebody's a little
Well, my
busy.
next question doesn't really have anything to do with you two. This is for you, Seven. It's about the whole Alice thing. What's the deal with that?
Well, see, 9 years ago, after I escaped from the Gigantic, I kept going after Hongo on my own. Catch him and finally slipped up. During the course of my investigations, I learned a lot more about the Gigantic. I also found out about Bourdain and Alice.
You're not really answering my question. Was there actually a girl who wouldn't melt at room temperature?
Sounds like Congo has something to say. All right, fine, I'll let you talk. You gotta behave.
What?
Alice doesn't exist. 9 years ago, I found Alice's coffin behind the library on the bottom deck. There was nothing in it but the root of a peculiar plant. My research determined that it was a member of the genus Madrigal, of the family Solanaceae.
Isn't that poisonous?
I was able to extract a particular alkaloid from it. I used that extract to create soapy.
Okay.
Its creation was a tremendous boon to my firm, and we grew rapidly.
This is going to go on forever. Hey, it's going back on, bud. The rest of my questions can wait a bit. For now, I think I'll just enjoy the ride.
Here, this is for you.
What's this?
This is a for you doll. His name is Junpei.
Jumpy pulled something out of his pocket and shoved out his arm toward me. In his hand was a doll made of yarn small enough to fit in his palm.
Are you sure it's, for you, doll?
Huh? Yeah, the lady at the shop said so, so that means it's for you, right?
Are you sure it's not a voodoo doll?
Wait, what? That's... Oh, man. Oh, man.
Well, it sure looks like a voodoo doll. I mean, you do know what a voodoo doll is used for, right?
Yeah, I guess calling it Junpei isn't a very good idea then.
Or it's the best idea ever, because they're connected by voodoo! Is this whole game about the power of voodoo? Wait, what? Oh my god.
Why are you giving me this anyway? It just seems really sudden.
You know how after June, we aren't gonna get to see each other too much? I mean, we're gonna be in different schools then. I just thought I'd,
Oh, okay, well, how about we call it June,
thanks is like,
then?
I'm on.
Okay. So, I wanted to give you this.
You sound like some sort of tribal chief in a bad movie.
Yes. I, head of tribe. This doll, traditional charm of tribe.
Okay, this is getting weird.
So I give this. It me. So we always
Hit me.
together.
Hate me.
Oh, Jumpy.
If something bad, then hold and pray. I go wherever you are.
He's literally casting the curse! It's the curse of the Yudu doll! Like this is exactly what happens in the future. This is creepy. Okay.
So here, take.
I reached my hand out and picked up the doll gently.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Jumpy.
Before I knew it, I was crying. Tears streamed down my face and I fell into June's tiny yarn body. And fell into
Jumpy.
June's tiny yarn body.
I'll never forget you. I promise.
Jumpy looked straight into my eyes and said just 5 words.
I'll never forget you either.
The sky was a beautiful crimson red as it melted towards the horizon. The last golden rays of sunlight stretched out across the city and painted themselves across the hills. We sat, bathed in the warm light of the evening, just the two of us leaning gently against one another, shoulder to shoulder. Sunset and we stood in leave. We watched in the silence as the darkness deepened, and one by one the lights of the town began to flicker on. Still one thing I don't get. One thing. To be honest, it's the biggest mystery as far as I'm concerned, and also the one that's really important. It has to do with June and Akane. 9 years ago, she died in the incinerator on the Gigantic. And she's still alive now as June. But how? Was it because I tapped into the morphic field set and saved her 9 years ago? I have to say that makes some kind of insane sense. It doesn't, by the way! If I did that, then how do I make sense of what 7 remembers? Snake made sense. He's blind. He couldn't have seen her body anyway. But 7, he said he was sure he saw it. Does that mean there's some kind of historical discrepancy? Or wait, maybe that's not it at all. There's one other logical explanation. Was what you told me the truth, 7? You looked satisfied. No way.
Hey, look! Over there. There's somebody next to the road.
What?
however many centuries have gone by. And I think we can safely say that she is the queen of having an ass that doesn't quit. I mean, what? That's like 600, 700, 800 years? Maybe even longer? That's gotta be a record. Burning gaze, the Nevada sun pounded down on her head. The desert around her rippled with heat. Standing there on that shimmering plain was a woman, her arm out and her thumb up. It would not be long before Junpei realized who she was. Really? Don't forget your towel? Did I just 100% this game? Where's that FAQ? All right. Oh, don't. Do I have to play VLR before I look at the FAQ? I don't want to spoil any of the future games. I will spoil VLR if I do that. Okay. All right, guys. So I am like, he didn't even get to meet June at the end. All of that, and we didn't even get a booty scene. I mean, and then what was Allies doing there at the end? Like, what? I'm so did 9, 7 really lie? 8, 15, 20, I'm so lost right now. Okay, so for VLR, how do I play that game? Oh, that's Virtue's Last Reward. Okay. Senpai Cohh, now something that you could probably don't remember. One of the first things Santa tells you when you meet him is one of us, referring to the fact that you're a receiver too, most likely. Oh, it even has the same sound effects. Whoa. Wait, is that Junpei? Did we follow? Is it? Whoa. Sigma. Who is Sigma? What is going on here? Why did, we're gonna have to do all this later, but I want to do it now. Man, okay, that was a ride. 999 was a ride. My lord. Like, that was something. A lot of stuff I didn't really expect. Honestly, I thought there was going to be more meat in the conclusion. I think I was kind of expecting a little bit more meat. Also, the ending has me really confused with the whole 7 and other thing. By the way, I'm not going to do a thoughts video for this. This game is a little bit old for a thoughts video, so I think I'm going to do the same thing that I'm planning for Danganronpa. Although maybe I did do one for Danganronpa. But what I'm going to do is essentially finish the whole franchise, and then we're going to do it. VLR explains most of everything. It will make sense with VLR. Okay. Well, in that case, I'm just going to put period on those thoughts, and I will wait for VLR, apparently. So I'm going to need to ping my buddy Triwar for a VLR overlay, because I may want to dive into that relatively soon. We'll have to see. We do have a lot of other stuff coming up, so we got lots of time. What I will say is I'm a little bit conflicted now, because the plan was to, I didn't think I was going to finish this today, to be honest. So I don't think we can start VLR tomorrow, because we got to get an overlay and stuff first. Also, I kind of wanted to finish Danganronpa before I did that. Man, I need more time, guys. I need more time. I know we need to do V3 too, so ooh, we have so much to do. But here's what we're gonna do. Tomorrow at 8 a.m. You know what? We'll just do this. Tomorrow at 8 a.m. we're doing Astral Chain. Then at 11:30 I'm doing a quick unboxing of a little thing we're doing with Best Buy and Intel. Be here for that. And then we got the Cyberpunk thing at 2. So I think what we're gonna do tomorrow is, assuming that Astral Chain is good, we'll probably just do Astral Chain all day. But if for any reason I really want to do a split stream, then I think it's honestly about time that we get back to I think it's about time we get back to the Borderlands franchise. I think we need to finish that up. Because like if I'm going to finish it, we need to do it soon. Like we have to get it done. We're almost done with pre-sequel, and then we have Tales, and then we're basically like done. So we don't have too many streams about that. By the way, I realize that this crowd listening to me right now is probably like, if you liked what we were just playing, Borderlands may not be so much of your thing. Killerica, hey, don't you worry about it, dude. If you're here and showing up, you're doing more than I would ask. I appreciate that. But yeah, so I don't, man, I'm conflicted. We'll have to see. We do have like 2 weeks for Borderlands though, but I kind of honestly at this point, I'm gonna be honest. I kind of just want to get Borderlands done. Yeah, I kind of just want to get Borderlands done. So I kind of want to get that out of the way so we can do other things. And so we can get all ready for 3 and stuff. So we'll probably do that and get all that wrapped up so we can go in. I mean, we've got a lot of other games coming out around the corner. So, but what I will say is make sure you are following me on Twitter and the Coalition Steam group. I will tweet out and put a Steam notification for whatever we're doing. I may kind of do Astral Chain and Borderlands this weekend just to get it out of the way so we can make sure that we get that done before 3. Or maybe I'll fire up Danganronpa V3. And we can start that at some point this weekend, because I do want to do that too. So I'll kind of sit down and sketch this other stuff out, and we'll go from there. Crazy Train says, did Cohh ignore me? I didn't ignore you on purpose. If I missed what you said, it certainly wasn't on purpose. I will say the chat is flying right now. So, yeah. But we'll have to see. Anyway, regardless, Astral Chain tomorrow morning, unboxing at 11:30, and then Cyberpunk at 2, probably Astral Chain all around it, especially if it's good. And we're going to go from there. So anyway, dudes, thank you all for being here. NFNC Sunshine. Oh, thank you for that. Appreciate that $20 tip. Snake of Legend with the 1500 cheer. Revan and Lupus Cardinal gifting subs. Thank you guys. And then for anniversaries, we had Walter Storm, Crack Fox, The Wormo, Nami Cola, Arc of Aether, Furion, Syri, and Drastic Entity. Thank you all so much for your support today. I appreciate it. See you all tomorrow. Have a great morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you're on the globe. Thank you so much for spending some of your life here. And I will see you tomorrow for Astral Chain and Cyberpunk, or later this weekend for whatever other fun and games we get into. See y'all later. Bye-bye. And thanks for being here for 999.